Hi guys, can you hear me? Am I lagging or something?
No. No.
All right. If I'm lagging, please tell me. All right.
Okay.
Okay. First, I'm going to take the attendance. Abdul Halim.
Yes.
Okay. Adham. Adham.
Yes.
Ahmad Ahmed.
Yes.
Ahmad Hatem. Ahmad Hatem is not here. Ali. Amr Hatem.
Yes, miss.
Hamza.
Yes, miss. Yes.
Julie.
Yes.
Okay. Lina. Lina. Guys, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? 4A, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me?
Said that she left, but she's still here.
No, I disconnected and reconnected again.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. So, Judy, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Lina?
Yes.
Mira?
Yes.
All right. Nancy? She's not here. Ruqayya?
Miss Nisma, I am
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I know, Ahmed, you're here. Salim
I'm here.
and Yusuf Sagid?
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right, guys. So, how was your vacation? Did you enjoy your vacation?
Yes. Yes.
All right, very nice.
Yes.
Did you do the homework?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say the names. I'm going to say the names that submitted their homework, okay? The people that I received their homework. That was your homework. That was your homework date. It was dated April 27th, which was last Tuesday. And the homework was pages 22, 23, and 26, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
The people who sent me the homework are Ahmed Ahmed, Salim, Yusuf, Mira, Ahmed Hatem, Ali Walid, Ruqayya, Abdul Halim, Adham, Julie, and Judy. Okay, I'm going to say their names again. Please pay attention. Ahmed Ahmed, Salim, Yusuf, Mira, Ahmed Hatem, Ali Walid, Ruqayya, Abdul Halim, Adham, Julie, and Judy. Those are the people who I received their homework. Yes, Lina, what's your question?
Look, I did my homework, but I didn't submit.
Why?
I forgot.
Okay, can you submit it today?
Yes, I will.
Okay, submit it so that I can check it and give you the mark. All right? Okay. I think Ali just joined. Ali, are you there?
I just joined.
All right, Ali. Okay, guys, so we're going to start by correcting the homework. Okay, so I want you to open page 22. What I'm going to do now is that I will answer the homework quickly. I will answer the homework, and then the classwork, you're going to answer it with me, but the homework I will correct it alone. Okay, so that we don't waste any more time. We don't want to waste time. All right. If you check, you will find, if you check your Moodle and your Classera, you will find that I gave you a very big homework. This homework, you're supposed to be submitting it next Tuesday. Okay, so you have a whole week to finish this homework. It is a homework of, I think, 6 or 7 pages. So you have a whole week to finish it until next Tuesday. Okay? All right. So let's start with page 22. This is page 22. All right? I want you to pay attention, guys, please, to the answers.
How many?
Please mute your mics.
How many weeks are?
Mute your mics. And if you have a question, raise your hand. Lina, do you still have a question, or did you forget to lower your hand? Okay. Yes, Judy.
I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay, Lina.
How many weeks are you going?
How many what?
How many weeks? What? 1 week.
How many weeks what?
How many weeks? Because you give us very big homework. 1 week.
How many weeks for the homework? Only
You
1
send
week.
it next.
Yes, you have a whole week from today till next Tuesday to submit your homework. Okay? All right, okay. So this is page 22, guys. Please, the rest of you mute your mics. This is page 22. Here we have two group of people playing or they are pulling the rope, okay? And you will notice that they have two arrows above them. Each arrow shows us the amount of force that each group are exerting to pull the rope. So you will notice that this group is pulling the rope with a force of 1000 newtons, and the other group is also pulling the rope with a force of 1000 newtons. Okay, before answering the questions, you have to put several points next to your diagram or next to your picture. First of all, you noticed that both of the groups are pulling with the same force. This means that this is a balanced or unbalanced force. If you know the answer, please raise your hand. Is that a balanced or unbalanced force? Yes, Ahmed Ahmed.
Balanced, of course.
Balanced, of course. Thank you so much. Ruqayya, does that mean that the rope will move?
No.
No, it will not move. Very good, perfect. Now let's answer the questions quickly that they are asking about this picture. Okay, the first one, the forces shown above are pushing or pulling. Of course, it's pulling, it's very obvious. The forces shown above are working together or opposite forces. You can answer this by looking at the direction of the arrows. If the direction of the arrows, both of the arrows are in the same direction, then this means that they are working together. But if they are of the opposite direction, so this means that they are opposite forces. So as you can see, both of the arrows are looking in different directions, not in the same direction. The forces shown above are equal or not equal. Of course, we know it's equal because they are pulling with the same amount of force. How did I know? By the number written on the arrows. Number 4, the forces do or do not balance each other. They do balance each other, and this is why they are balanced forces. Please, I want everyone, are you correcting with me? Please, yes, I want you to be correcting with me. Number 5, the net force is 1000 Newton to the right and 1000 Newton to the left, or 0. This, guys, is a little bit tricky, okay? This is a little bit tricky because you will get confused. You can see that, yes, it is 1000 Newtons to the right and 1000 Newton to the left, but they are talking about the net force, which means the total force, okay? In this case, since both of the forces are working in opposite directions, so they are canceling each other. They are canceling each other. And this is why the rope will not move, because the forces are canceling each other. It's like there is no force at all working on the rope. Do you understand what do I mean?
Yes.
Okay, since
Yes.
they are the same amount of force, but they are working in opposite directions. So this means that they are canceling each other, like there is no force at all. So this means that the net force is 0. It is 0 because 1000 newtons to the right and 1000 newtons to the left, it's like you made 1000 minus 1000 because they are in the opposite direction. So this means that it's like no force at all is being applied on this rope, and this is why the rope is not moving. Okay, so the net force is 0. Number 6, there is or is no motion, as Ruqayya said. It's not going to move, so there is no motion. Okay, is it clear, guys? Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to erase this. Yes, Judy.
Miss, I just wanted to ask something in the book.
Is it related to the homework?
Yes.
Yes, what is it?
Miss, is this a question? This.
Yeah, we're going to answer it, dear. I want you to wait, please. Yes, we're going to do it together. All right, we're going to do the next question in page 22. The next question, we also have a diagram, as you can see, of 2 boys pulling in to the right and 1 woman pulling to the left. And in this case, you will notice that the boys are pulling with a force of 100 newtons, while the woman is pulling with a force of 200 newtons. So this means that the woman is pulling with a greater force. And since the woman is pulling to the left, so this means that the rope is going to it's going to move to the left. Before answering any of those questions, guys, as long as you see a diagram, you first analyze the diagram. You look at the diagram and you collect as much information as you can from the things that you have learned. This way, it will make it very much easier for you to answer any questions that you will see after that, okay? Sometimes it's a good idea also to write your ideas. Like, for example, you can write that the force on the left is bigger than the force to the right. This is one of the things that you can write. You can write both forces, things that help you answer all the other questions. Okay, now let's answer the questions. Question 7, the forces shown are pushing or pulling. Of course, they are pulling forces. It's very obvious from the diagram. The next one, the forces shown are working together or opposite forces. We can know this again from the direction of the arrows. So of course they are opposite forces. Number 9, the forces shown above are equal or not equal. we can see that the woman is pulling with a greater force. I can see that from the number inside the arrow, so they are not equal. And number 10, the forces do or do not balance each other. Since they are not equal, so of course they do not balance each other. Number 11, the stronger force is pulling to the right or to the left. You can see that this woman is having the stronger force and it's pointing to the left, so it's pulling to the left. And number 12, motion is to the right or the left. Since the stronger force is to the left, so this means that the rope will move to the left again. Do you understand, guys?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Did you correct it with me?
Yeah, the homework
Alright.
is really easy.
Okay, very good. Now let's move to page 23. Let's move to page 23. In page 23, we also have word questions. What's the meaning of word questions? It's like a large paragraph that you have to get as much information as you can from it, and then you start answering the questions on it, okay? So question number 13 says, two movers, those are the two movers, are trying to move a heavy box. This is the heavy box. One mover pushes to the right with a force of 150 newtons, okay? Before I continue answering or before I continue reading, okay, I will translate this into, I will translate this on the diagram. How? I will show you right now, okay? So we have two movers, as you can see, and a heavy box. One mover pushes to the right. So where is the right direction? This is the right direction, okay? This is the right direction. So I'm going to put above this mover an arrow to the right because he is pushing to the right. Okay, he is pushing the box to the right. All right, with how much force? With 150 newtons. So I'm going to write 150 newtons above the arrow. Okay, so now I know that this man, this mover, is pushing the box to the right with a force of 150 newtons. Is it clear so far?
Yes.
All right. The other mover pushes to the left. So the other mover is also pushing. But this time he is pushing to the left, not to the right. So I'm going to make an arrow to the left to show that this mover is pushing the box to the left with a force of what? 200 newtons. So I'm going to write above, sorry, I'm going to write above this arrow 200 newtons. Okay, here's 200 Newton. Okay, so now you collected all the information that you need. From what you wrote, you will understand that the mover, this one, the one that is pushing the box to the left, because here's the direction of the arrow, the one that is pushing the box to the left is have a bigger force than the one that is pushing the box to the right. Right? Okay. Now, the first question, look at this. And this is why I'm telling you that when you translate or when you analyze the information that you have, you're actually doing half of the work. Half of the questions that you need to answer will be answered immediately. Look at this. The first question, they're asking us to do what? Draw and label the forces on the diagram. So we already did that by analyzing or translating or writing down the information that we have collected. We actually answered the first question. What is the second question? Will the box move? Yes, because they are unbalanced forces. Since one of them is pushing with a greater force, so this means that it's an unbalanced force. So this means that, yes, it's going to move. If yes, in what direction? Okay, so we know that the mover that is pushing to the left, the one that is pushing to the left, is making a larger force, or is putting a larger force, or pushing with a larger force than the one that is pushing to the right. So this means that it is going to move to the left. Okay, in what direction? To the left. Okay, the next question, if no, why not? We're not going to answer, because the answer, the first question was, will the box move? Yes, it will move. So if yes, in what direction? To the left. If no, but the answer is not no, so we're not going to answer it. What? What are you saying?
It's not lagging.
Am I lagging?
Yes, your voice is really laggy.
But Miss, I didn't write left, I wrote motion.
No, they're asking you in what direction? In what direction? So you have to write to the left or to the right.
Okay.
Okay. So we made the label, we draw and label the forces on the diagram. We know that the box will move, and we know now that the box will move to the left. Did you do it this way, guys?
Miss, we can't hear you. Your voice is not. Well, we can't hear you, and we can't.
You cannot hear me? Am I still lagging?
Yes. And you're talking really fast.
Am I still lagging till now? Hello, guys.
No.
Am I still Am I still lagging? Guys, 4A. Hello, hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Once in the session.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, it's a little bit laggy.
Is it still, am I still lagging, or is it much better?
Yes, you're still lagging. You're lagging.
I'm still lagging. The internet connection here is really bad. Were the rest of the teachers were lagging too?
وكل حاجة yes.
The rest of the sessions.
Oh yeah, they were the teachers were just
Were lagging too? I actually don't know what to do. Okay, can you hear me now? Am I still lagging, guys?
us for you. Miss, can you hear us?
Can you hear me, guys?
A little.
Yes. A little bit.
Okay,
No.
I'm still lagging?
No. A little bit.
No.
No. Now you're not.
Eh.
you're not.
No.
That's better?
Miss, like you're not
Yeah.
lagging, but your voice is low.
Yeah.
My voice is
Like
low?
far.
Mm-hmm.
And a bit far.
Yes.
And a bit far.
Okay. I don't know. My mic
Miss,
is
can you hear us?
yes, I can hear you guys. I can hear you. Sometimes you are lagging too, but it's also something to do with the connection here in the school. It's not with your connection. It's with ours.
In the English, in the Arabic, it was horrible, and we didn't take
Okay.
any. But in the literature, it was like sometimes she was disconnected 3 times, but we
Wow.
took something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we did you finish?
And the and
It was
yeah,
more
yeah,
than
we
3
finished.
times.
Okay, did you finish this? The first one, did you finish it? Should I skip to the next one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 14.
Yes.
Okay, let's do number 14. Number 14, two movers are trying to move a heavy chair. One mover pulls to the left. So now we're going to do again what I told you to do. When you have a question like this, you translate the information you have on the diagram, okay? So right here, two movers are trying to move a heavy chair. One mover pulls to the left. Where is the left direction? This is the left direction. So here you go. This mover is pulling to the left.
Miss, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You cannot hear me again?
Me too. 3.
Can we just end the session?
Okay,
We
guys,
have another session.
would you prefer for me to do a recorded session for you?
Yes. Okay.
Would you like me to do a recorded
Yes.
session?
Yes.
That would be better.
No, Miss, it's not
No.
laggy right
Okay.
now. It's not laggy.
Like we
Right now.
didn't hear you. We didn't hear you, but now we can hear you.
Okay, I am going to continue. I'm going to continue, but if it kept lagging, so I will do a recorded session for you so that you can answer it or you can
This session or the 2 sessions?
I don't know. We will keep trying. But if there is something, I should finish with you like 4 pages today. So if I couldn't
Because
do
of
it,
the quiz.
if I couldn't do it, I will do it in a recorded session. Okay?
Okay, Miss, like
Okay.
you're going to do recorded for this session and the other or this only?
I'm telling you, I'm going to try again in the beginning of the next session. It's going to begin when? After 10 minutes?
I don't know.
9.
9 minutes. Okay, let's finish. Since you can hear me now, we can finish quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So one of the movers is pulling to the left. So this is the direction he is moving to. With how much force? With 200 newtons. Okay. So this mover is pulling to the left with a force of 200 newtons. What about the other one? The other mover is pushing to the left with a force of 200 newtons. So this boy or this mover is pushing to the left. So both of them are moving in the same direction. One is pulling to the left and the other is pushing to the left. Okay? With how much force? With also 200 newtons. Do you understand this?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Both of them are moving in the same direction. Now, the first question we already did it, draw and label the forces on the diagram. So this is what we did. Now, the next question, will the chair move? Yes, the chair will move, okay? I know that some of you will tell me that this is a balanced force, but it's not a balanced force. Who can tell me why this is not a balanced force?
Miss, how it's not
It's
balanced?
because the arrows are moving in the same direction.
Thank you so much. Who said this? Hamza?
Hamza, yes.
Excellent. this Ruqayya, they are not balanced because they are moving in the same direction. If the arrows are in the opposite direction, if the arrows are in the opposite direction, one is moving to the right and the other is moving to the left, and both of them are moving with they have the same force, in this case we say that they are balanced. So when do we say that forces are balanced? Two things must happen. The first thing is that the forces should be equal, and the second thing is that the direction should be opposite to each other. If you want to say that, if you want to say that the forces are balanced, you have to look at two things. The first thing is that the forces are equal. So in this case, yes, the forces are equal. But let's look at the second thing that must be applied. The forces should be opposite to each other. Are the forces opposite to each other, Ruqayya?
No.
No.
No, they are both moving in the same direction. So in this case, it's an unbalanced force because both of them are moving in the same direction. So whenever you are asked, Ruqayya, I want you to pay attention. I don't want you to get confused. Whenever you are asked if the forces are balanced or not, you have to look at two things. What are those two things, Ruqayya?
If they are moving on the same side.
If they are moving, they must, no. To say they are balanced, they have to be moving in the same or in opposite directions.
In the same.
No, if I want to see if they are balanced.
No, in the opposite.
Yes, they must be working in, or yes, they must be working in the opposite direction. And the second thing is that the forces are equal. Okay, if those two things happen, then this means that this is a balanced force. But if one of them did not happen, like what? Like if they are in the opposite direction, but one force is bigger than the other, in this case they are unbalanced. The second thing, that maybe they are both the same force, but they are working in the same direction. In this case, they are also unbalanced. Do you understand now? Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. So the chair will move.
Yes.
If yes, in what direction? Both of them are pulling. One is pulling and the other is pushing to the left. So this is the direction that the chair will be moving to it. Okay? So of course, again, we're not going to answer the last one. Can you hear me, guys?
I can't hear you.
Eh,
Yes, I can't hear you.
you cannot hear me? Can you hear me? Am I still lagging?
We couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Second.
Exactly.
Can you hear me or can't you hear me? Hello, guys.
We can. Yes.
The miss doesn't lag that much. She's just back. So
Can you hear me, guys? Hello? Guys, can you hear me?
Miss,
Yes,
here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay, so we drew and labeled the forces. We said that the chair will move, and in what direction? To the left. The last question we're not going to answer. The last question, which is
No.
can Can you hear me? This is really messy. Hello?
Why?
Why?
It was a bit hard.
Why
Wait,
does she have to
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear.
Yes.
Okay.
A little.
Oh, can we start doing number 15? Should we start doing number 15?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You are recorded session. Your voice is not clear at all.
Okay, we will try, Judy. We will try.
Okay.
Okay, mute your mics, please. Let's try turning off the cameras. Maybe if we turned off the cameras, the internet connection will be better. So turn off the camera.
This we can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now, guys?
We can't hear you.
The internet will be better.
Yes, Miss, we can hear you. I think, Judy.
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you much better.
All
Yes.
right. All right. Okay. Let's move on to number 15. All right.
Okay.
All right. So in number 15, again, while you are reading, you are doing what? While you are reading, you are translating. Yes, while you are reading, you are translating the information that you have.
We did not hear the part that you stopped at because we did not see your phone.
4A, can you hear me?
Miss
Yes. Now I can.
I can.
A little.
It was lagging.
My voice was
Yes.
still lagging.
Yes, I can.
I don't know, guys.
It was lagging, but not now. Miss Mira is asking you to join the second session.
Okay, I'm going to end this session. And hopefully the second one will be better, okay?
Okay. Okay.